yesterday. You're in the dugout. Tell me about that. Who told you, and what were your first thoughts that you're going to get called up to the Jays?
This one actually fits better. Yeah. But I mean, it's not that big a deal.
I'll do this one.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, well, I was on the field, third inning, and there was 2 outs, I think. And the manager came out, Bobby Meacham, started talking to the home plate umpire. And I was confused because I'm thinking, like, what is he, arguing about? And he brings out his roster, and he's showing the umpire the roster, and then he starts pointing kind of towards me, but, like, not really at me. And so I was a little confused. Our second baseman was like, me, and he said no, and then I said me, and he said yes, and so I started running off. I got a couple hugs from teammates. Obviously I didn't have the full confirmation yet, but I had a good idea, and then I ran to the end of the dugout, talked to Bobby, and he told me the news.
And then like a couple seconds later, the announcer says, this young man's going to the big leagues. And I did not expect, I knew it was coming soon, but I did not expect for it to hit me like that. I thought, okay, I've been there, it's no big deal. I literally couldn't put words together for a minute. He calls me 2 minutes later. I couldn't put words together. I just said, okay, I'll be there. So it got me, man. I was surprised how much it got me.
I walked in and it was pretty surreal. I'm confident in myself, so I always thought this day would come, but now it's actually here. It was a lot different than I expected. A lot of butterflies, seeing my teammates, seeing, my first big league uniform. Just a crazy experience overall.
As we mentioned in our open, it feels a little bit like opening day because the Blue Jays have promoted Bichette, the 21-year-old shortstop, and he'll start tonight. He becomes the 4th Blue Jay to make his major league debut as the starting shortstop.
I get the same feeling. When I walked into the clubhouse this afternoon, I got that feeling like it's a new beginning. And you and I had a chance to go into Charlie's office and say, Charlie, how do you feel? Does it feel new? And he said, yes, it feels like an opening day.
Here is the major league first at bat. Ground ball, base hit for Bichette on the second big league pitch he sees.
Well, we were all nervous. I think to hear later on, we were all nervous. I think to hear later on that he wasn't nervous when he stepped on the field was interesting, because I remember my first game, I was incredibly nervous. I couldn't even feel my body. But he went out there with his boys, Vladdy Jr., and Kevin Bizio, one on the left, one on the right. So he was comfortable. We were nervous in the stands, but he took care of that real quick when he got that hit on the second pitch. And that kind of just, you get one hit the first night, you're good, you're in. So the rest of the night was kind of caked, and we enjoyed it.
texted me before the game that he made his debut there, that he flew out to Bo Jackson. I was named after Bo Jackson. Then after the game, he told me he just found out that he was also number 11 in his debut. So, yeah, I mean, all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know how much it really means in the grand scheme of things, but it's a pretty cool thing to share with my mom.
Hey! Oh, we did it! Hi, baby. Bubble, 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 bubble!
He taught me everything I know about baseball. I mean, the most important thing is just outwork everybody. I mean, I remember when I didn't want to, he would drag me into the cage and show me what I needed to do to be the best I could. And then when I decided that I wanted to do that stuff for myself, you know, I think that's when I kind of took off and I would drag him to the cage. So I think the biggest thing is the work ethic he instilled in me.
When your parents greeted you after the game, what did your mom and dad say to you?
I don't even know what my mom said, to be honest. I think my dad said, "Congrats, Bobo, you're a big leaguer." So, you know, yeah, that was cool.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Sorry.
I didn't really know what to expect, and you know, I didn't know how I was going to handle being alone while I was 18 years old, 19 years old on the road by myself. And so I asked my mom, "Hey, will you come out and help me, you know, and stay with me as much as you can and travel with me as much as you can?" And she didn't hesitate to say yes. So that was huge, and you know, playing a part in the start to my career, being able to get off to a good start. She helped me with everything, and you know, I would say she helps me more with the mental side on the field. She gets on me every once in a while, but no, I mean, she's been probably the bigger help than my dad, I would say.